Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The designed run. Jackson keeping it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 3rd. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Here's a quick throw to the left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 15.
First down. Here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Lamar throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Jackson, quick pass wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the two-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start. 180. What is that? Start.
Right to the air, Burrow. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Gun. Start.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go.
Third down, give to Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one routine.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On one, ready?
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. Can. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here we go.
Fourth down, Burrow. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
You change it. Yeah. Middle. Cut.
Air it out on 3rd. Bengals get to him and take him down. Offensive line fast. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, Jackson. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
On 1st down, Jackson. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. It's hot. We change it. No, we change it. Oh. Hey, report. 13. Shut up.
And again, it's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
180. 180.
This drive will begin with a run down Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Can. 12. 11 empty.
Going play action here. Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball. Nice side. Catch is made in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On one, ready?
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
We change.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
No, we change. Yeah. We change it. Report. Ready. Right shot. Sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Fourth and forever coming up.
Report.
You're going for this. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
12. 180. 11. 11.
From the gun, again to Brown. Through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
I'm one, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right shot.
In the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Stop. 180.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Can. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Short pass brought in, and they're going to bring him down at the 36. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
15 yards on the play. Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Hey, middle. Hey, middle. Hey, shot. Hey, report. All right. 180.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Cut by the open man. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
180. To what? 180. Hey, shot. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the red zone now. Flushed out now to his left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No, we change it. Hey, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
On 2, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They said everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
No, we change.
From the gun, Jackson. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
Jackson now on third. He gets it again to Mitchell. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
They don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. And again, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Guys, as that pass falls to the ground, can you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Receiver in motion, going left. Again, it's Jackson to the air. It is caught left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. First down, here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Conversion.
You are X. Hey. Go right here. You. Go.
Jackson yet again. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. We'll take this at the 10. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Good shot. Stop.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
It's 4th down.
11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Looking to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
11, MT, 10. Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Gun. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This one's caught, and this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's get set. 180. 11, mighty.
Here we go with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Jackson's pass.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
I'm fine, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Brown
on the inside give. They're going to keep moving forward, dog. Down inside the opposing 30. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That's on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop. 12. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide side. That.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting them into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
11.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
Completed to his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Whether they meant to go to him or is an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 12, 12, big 13, big 13. 11, 11.
Trying for it with Burrow. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Hey, hey. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long.
180. Nice one. 180. 180. Nice one. Hey. Yeah.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for two now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Go.
This one left for Lamar. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 5. Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Right 80. What is that? 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11.
Here's Brown again. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need to make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down
Right 80. Right shot.
They'll run again with Brown. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go, here we go. Start! Start!
Run with Brown. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On point, ready?
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Right 80.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Gun.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Big 13.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. You thought...
finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, round to find
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Joy. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen,